Welcome to the Samurai Kennels Digital Dog Show, a free-to-enter competition held every month. To join, simply connect with us on WhatsApp and submit a 1 to 2 minute video showing your dog's teeth, walk, and any activities you'd like to highlight. Plus, don't miss our free Dog of the Week and Dog of the Month contests, also available through WhatsApp. Join today and showcase your dog to the world.
Yo.
What's good, big dog?
What's happening?
Man, shoot. Can't call it, might spoil it, man.
Yeah, man. And we in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's that you say, Big A? Back in there like I left my wallet and keys.
Yeah, you already know it.
Yeah, man. For y'all brothers new to the channel, we have a QR code in the top left-hand corner. It takes you to the website so you can get all the details and stuff like that. As y'all know, this is the last week that I'm going to be going on here for a little while, do my little thing, you know what I'm saying? So get your memberships, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you subscribe to Samurai K9, the alternate channel, for all your Samurai K9 and Samurai Kennels Shogun Limited exclusive material.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Heart finish in the building. Say yo, what's good, big dog?
Hey, what's happening?
Little J, salute to you as well, my brother. What's good, big dog?
Yeah.
Dirty Dog Kennels in the building. What it do?
Going down.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all for coming through here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share.
Mm-hmm.
It's a grassroots movement, man. For the people, by the people, and yeah. Jayar, salute. What's good, big dog?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yup, the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Keep doing y'all thing, brothers. Keep doing y'all thing.
Yeah, man.
I ain't mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
Today's topic: can you teach an old dog new tricks, or is the dog you have the dog you're stuck with?
Mm-hmm.
Genuine question, genuine question. You don't have to speculate, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we do generalizations like this, man, you don't have to wonder if we talking about you, man. It's a generalization. We're talking about anybody it applies to, man. If you got an older dog and you think that maybe it's set in its ways, man, we're gonna have that conversation today, man. Talk about, dogs that can learn new tricks based on dogs that just gonna be the way they are forever. And I got personal examples of it, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature I'm gonna share today. If Big A got his anecdotes, he'll share them too if he feel like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just one of them conversations that I think is really missing in the game. I don't really hear anybody talking about, teaching an older dog something new. I'm also gonna be attacking this metaphorically. This is a triple entendre today, Can you teach an older dog as in a dog that has aged new tricks? Can you teach an older human being to adjust certain activities? I ain't telling them to change who they are, but adjust activities. And can you take a breed that has been established and teach it something new, or get involved in new things? So very, very from me, the perspective taken on it is attacking all three topics.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to put that out there this morning, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Today I will be dropping the link. You know what I mean? All I ask is that you stay on topic. And if you got feedback, save it for Friday. You know what I'm saying? Friday and Saturday, we put time aside to discuss whatever we need to discuss and things for improvement. I also I do check the chat. I check my chat quite often. This is the most interactive dog channel on YouTube, and I make it my business to stay involved. But I'm not gonna do mess. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do the mess. So yeah, man. What's good, Big A?
Man, can't call it, might spoil it, man. Yeah. Bushido code of the day is Jen. Compassion. A good handler must practice patience and compassion. Training an older dog requires empathy. understanding their history, and guiding them at their pace. It's never too late to be what you might have been.
Look at that. Look at that. That's facts, man. That's facts. And with that being said, man, let me go ahead and pay homage to the dogs of the week, the dog of the pup of the week, and the dog of the month.
Yeah,
and,
man.
And then we'll get into this show, man. So the pup of the week is Goki, owned by Pitwise Kennels. This puppy has won 2 pups of the week, and he's looking very good. Salute to Pitwise, salute to Goki.
Salute.
We have Walnut PA's Otis. Shout out to Otis, man. Good looking dog. He's also a 2-time winner of the Dog of the Week photo contest. Salute to Walnut PA. You didn't have to do what you did, but you did. Thank you for sharing your dog, and thank you for sponsoring the Best in Show for this upcoming Digital Dog Show. We appreciate you. Salute.
Man. Yes, sir.
And the dog of the month is Pitwise Kennels, Oren Ishii. She is a champion in the digital dog show world. The dog looked good. You know what I'm saying? Well, she's 6-7 months now, and not only is she winning digital dog shows, but she's also winning in-person shows. Got a couple first place wins in ADBA and APDR, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, we just showing beautiful dogs, man, and the work behind them. You know what I'm saying? The work behind them, the upkeep, the training, the wall climbs, the slap meals, everything that we can lawfully show on YouTube is what we're gonna show on YouTube, man. And everything else, man, you gotta go somewhere else to find it, bro. This is, you know what I'm saying? We just keeping it clean.
Keeping it clean.
SFK Fred, salute, top of the morning. Grand Rising.
Hey.
Aside from that, Big A, man, you know, thank you for that Bushido code. Thank you for that bomb thumbnail, man. Big A is, man, Big A different, bro. Big A different. I wake up in the morning, all I gotta do is cut on the computer, man. Thank you, Big A. But salute, man. Salute on that. All right, so the topic of the day, man. Can you teach your old dog new tricks, or is the dog you have the one you're stuck with? Now, y'all know our mission is Shogun Unlimited is to build better people through building better animals. And so, and build better animals to build better people. It's reciprocal. So I'm gonna take the man side of this first. And like I said, this is a generalization. You know what I'm saying? If it fits, wear it. If you think I'm talking about you, I am. You know what I'm saying? So look, there are a lot of men that think that working dogs can only be kept in one manner. There are a lot of people who think that the e-collar is wrong, prong collar is wrong, training with treats ain't right. The hog hunting should be illegal. There's a lot of these things that are lawful that people are having discrepancies about because of how they feel. Because of how they feel. And while I'm aware that I have feelings too, and I get emotional too, feelings don't rule my life. And the first thing is, for an older man or a man that's been in this for a long period of time, is I'm referring to you when I say old dog in this context metaphorically. You can change certain aspects of your life. You're not going to change who you are, because there are certain things about me I can't change, because certain things about me keep me energized. They keep me going. It feels good. It releases dopamine, right? But as a case in point, I did not believe the dog should be on raw food until I listened to a mentor to go through a keep, and he put me through a raw food diet and how to apply it. And the dog never looked as good as he did on that pure raw, you know? So that was one of those things where I had it set in my mind that it was not going to change. And based upon my own experience and the right person giving me the right advice at the right time, it did change. I have a new perspective on raw feeding now because of my brother Apache Kennels, right? And Big A had asked me that question probably like a year before that, probably like 21, 21, 22. He had asked me, he said, "Dre, would you ever do raw feeding?" And I was like, no, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I won't do raw feeding, but my perspective changed. And then even now, like I didn't believe that working dogs could be treated as pets and be, loose in the house or even around each other, right?
Yeah.
And right now, I got Kazi to my left. All right, there at the computer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and it's just a matter of perspective, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Both dogs be sitting right next to me every live. You know. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I learned that from experiencing it, watching Big A do his thing. And you know, a lot of things people don't think they can be done until they see them. Even sometimes on the internet ain't good enough. Sometimes you gotta see it in person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why yesterday's episode was so crucial about the circle. You know, it's the circle you got. Is they for you? They help you move forward. And
Yeah.
they are, you know, we each man sharpens the next man, as iron sharpens iron. You know, so that was big. But yes, you can teach an old dog new tricks when it comes to men, as long as the man is willing to do what's the best practice for his animals. You know what I'm saying? Your overall intention, if it's ego and pride, that's a program that may be successful because of the tradition behind it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm here talking about, can you make a change? There are some of y'all, I see y'all watching the show, and y'all know we don't talk about nothing but the new stuff. You know what I'm saying? The dog shows, the training, and y'all still here. So it's obvious you're on the fence about whether, you know, make that move.
Yeah.
Now, personally, I'm glad. My fear is that brothers wake up and they start training and start understanding how to evaluate training. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's competition. You know what I'm saying? Then it's real competition as far as the market goes. But like right now, training sets you clearly apart from the 90% of the American Pit Bull Terrier and just working dog people that have working dogs that don't train. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I put it out there for the internet to see it, because if my greatest fear is realized, and that's just gonna be more dogs that are available for the blood, and they that are properly evaluated by the right people. So I say a fear, but honestly, it's a fear and a dream at the same time. You know, if your dreams don't scare you, you ain't dreaming big enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So as far as men go, you can make a change. There's small changes. About once a year, I wake up and when I stop working out, and honestly, this has been the most consistent year for working out that I've ever had in life.
Yeah.
I've never gone this long without taking a break, like a real break, you know, like a month or two off. And so, but you'll wake up in the morning, you'll be like, man, you know what? I need to get back in the gym. I see my muscles ain't looking as good. I'm not feeling as healthy. I don't feel as, you know what I mean? My body ain't right. And so you make that change. And that's the same kind of change you make with your animals. You know, your dog food got them pooping wrong or doing something funny, not looking right, make a change, you know. So I don't talk about it as this big grandiose thing, because it's not. Most of the time when you make a super big change out your whole yard, change out your whole bloodline, change out your whole medicine cabinet, a lot of times you can't tell what's actually working and what's not working. So I'm speaking about change gradually as well. But Big A, you had said it yesterday about the small changes, you know what I'm saying, the single step and all that stuff, man. And this just kind of ties into it.
Yeah, man, that's really what it is, man. If you doing diet or something like that or whatever, man, it's rare that you can find somebody that can go cold turkey on anything, you know, and maintain it. It's better to you know, take small steps. And if you're consistent with the progress of growth and taking the small steps, you'll outpass people that are taking leaps and bounds in a short distance. I mean, in a short time frame. You know. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well stated, Big A. Well stated.
Yeah.
And so the second metaphor, or actually the second analogy I wanted to give you, was the old breed, a breed of dog. And it doesn't have to be the American Pit Bull Terrier. If I say, I'm gonna mention some dog breeds, you know what I'm saying? If y'all in the chat, if y'all want to get involved, you can get involved. I'll just call out the answers. When you think of a greyhound, what action or activity do you think of?
Dog racing.
Okay. When you think of a Rottweiler, What activity do you think of?
Home guard dog.
Okay, that's a good one. I can stop right there. Okay. So what was the original intent for the Rottweiler?
If I'm correct, I want to say it was a
Herding dog. And
herding.
Yep. And that's exactly what I was getting at, Big A. So right there, the original purpose, they realized the dog could do more. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a line of dogs. You know what I'm saying? The German Shepherds, same way. You know, herding dogs, they realized they had the propensity to do more than just herd, and so they advanced the breed further. You know.
Yeah.
To the point where I don't even think people view Rottweilers or German Shepherds as herding dogs anymore.
No, I saw a Facebook post yesterday, and it said, what's the best protection dog for your home and family? And I was going through just looking at the comments and looking at everybody posting, and the majority of dogs that I saw were German Shepherds or Shepherd type dogs from Malinois, German Shepherds, Borbles, and Dobermans. You know, those were the main breeds that I saw consistent. So, you know, that's what people naturally gravitate towards, you know, for that. In my mind, the only thing I was thinking, you know, every time I was looking, and this is just me thinking, you know, this is just me personally, you can call it one-sided hate or whatever. All I saw was a whole bunch of man biters and liabilities in my perspective. But you know, I believe every dog can do any task. Yeah. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer that any dog can do protection work. I'm a firm believer that any dog can do guard work. I'm a firm believer that any dog can herd or do anything. You know, but even if you trained a Chihuahua to herd, how effective would that be? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? How effective would it be to, you know, as it trying to protect a flock of sheep or cattle or whatever from a wolf? It'd be non-effective. But you can train any dog to do it. You know, I'm a firm believer of that.
Well, I agree to an extent. I believe you can teach any breed task, but not all individuals in that breed are going to excel at that task.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the dog has each breed of dog has to meet a certain level of intelligence and willing to do the work. That's you know, that doesn't matter the breed. That's on the individual dog itself. So but as far as the breed's concerned, I mean, shoot, we showed a video the other day, a couple of months back, of a Chihuahua doing protection work, Frenchie, mini Frenchie doing protection work. But how effective would that be in a real life situation? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Additionally, if I was going to use a Chihuahua and herding, I'm just using an example. Like this is how my mind works. What benefit would it have? Well, for small vermin, rodents, weasels, things of that nature, the Chihuahua would actually be very effective. Right. And I would build a pack. You know, I would have a larger herding dog to ward off the large animals, you know, the raccoons, larger animals that can even eat Chihuahua. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying? But the Chihuahua would handle the things that the big dog couldn't handle, you know. I don't know if y'all ever dealt with livestock, but the feed, the corn, you get rats and smaller animals in there, you know what I'm saying, that the Chihuahua could probably dispatch. And if not a Chihuahua, then, you know, something slightly bigger than Chihuahua, Feist or something like that. And it makes for it. And a great example of this already being this theory being put into play is the Mink Man. The Mink Man uses his mink, he uses his pit bulls, and he puts them together, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Hemi asked a good question. He says, I don't know the history of the German Shepherd. Was wondering if a guarding type of a flock that Big A just described. All right, so the German Shepherd is a dog that I kind of got into when I was looking to get into protection work. It was one of the dogs that was high on my list. It was probably number one until I started finding out about the health issues, right? Bad breeding practices, the lack of hip testing in the dogs that are that size, and just breeding for nothing but looks in the American variety of the breed that turned me off. But he says, I don't know the history of the German Shepherd, and I was wondering if it's a guarding type of flock that Big A was just describing. So for herding, I would say that it's not really a shepherding dog, but it is a herding dog. And when I say herding, I mean corralling sheep into from one pasture to the next,
and protecting it against threats.
Yes. But as far as I think what he's talking about is like a Great Pyrenees that actually sleeps amongst the herd. Protects the herd internally. The Pyrenees can herd like the shepherd, but they can't move like the shepherding dogs, the herding dogs. Like the herders, they actually use them. They're high energy. They actually will bite pretty quickly too. But they nip at the herd and move them around. For the farmer to move them and to help them keep them in pastures that are full of clovers, whatever it is they eat. I'm not a farmer in that regard. So but I believe the German Shepherd has more of a protection and moving the herd as opposed to like living amongst the herd and kind of keeping even the herd off of each other. I think that's more like a Pyrenees type of dog or something like that.
Yeah, I saw a video yesterday of it was a little toy dog. I'm talking about small as I don't know what. It's crazy small. And I guess it was this bully. It was a blue dog, a blue bully. Got a hold of it. And it's homie Keita came outside and got to handling the bully. And I mean, handling the bully, and shook the bully up and let the bully go, and the bully took off, left. But and I'm saying all that to say this, in that scenario, and while the Akita was handling the bully, the little miniature dog was right there with him, doing the do, one backing down. In that scenario, the little miniature dog wanted to could do the work, but was ineffective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While the Akita, when it came to protecting the house or protecting the situation, jumped right into action and was doing the same thing the miniature dog was doing, but it was highly effective.
Yeah.
Schoolcraft
says, I'm looking for a good protection dog to roam my property and keep watch over my chickens. So I classify dogs that bite into multiple classes, and I would say you're looking for more of a manner guardian or a guard dog for something like that. A lot of the molesters do better work. I think the molesters do better work than a protection dog would. As far as guarding and also the prey drive, not eating your chickens yourself. A lot of the protection dogs come from are high drive dogs, Malinois, Dutchies, Schnauzers, and a lot of these dogs have a really, really high prey drive. So I would go with a molester in that situation for me personally. Even a Rottweiler, a dog that has a herding potential behind it, or maybe even a German Shepherd, well-bred German Shepherd.
Rottweiler, Corso, Borble, Neapolitan Mastiff.
And also these dogs are going to be a little bit lazier, so you don't have to worry about them chasing the chickens as much because they just ain't going to feel like doing it. But they will.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
But they will deter unwanted guests, foxes, snakes, things of that nature, So, if I was going for a pick, I would go for one of those manner guarding dogs.
Yeah, and that's with their size and stuff, they don't usually cover a lot of ground. That's why they will fit more of a guarding position, maintaining the area or something like that.
Okay, RBG brought a really good point up. I like this point, RBG, and I'm gonna flip it, but I like this point. He says, I got a grudge against shepherds going back to the 1950s, and I was born in '85.
Yeah,
I do too. I understand that, but I will say this: when you apply that same kind of, the history behind them and what they've done, especially to people of color, in employment by the police during that time, during that era of the United States, and even currently.
I mean, you can go back to the 40s, World War II. It gets worse. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps getting worse and worse, you know. Yeah, but go ahead, my bad.
And so there are people who feel that same way about the American Pit Bull Terrier, based upon what it had been traditionally used for as well. And they feel that, and that's what this episode is about, teaching old dogs new tricks. And with those people that hate on the breed just because of what they heard, they've never been involved with the breed. They feel just that strongly about the breed that I love, right? And so I get it. Like I said, I had personal gripes and personal conflicts, internal conflicts about getting a shepherding dog myself because of exactly what you mentioned, RBG. And then you realize that just like guns or just like cars or anything else that man wields, it bends to the will of the man in charge. So people, guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. Shepherding dogs don't just attack people of color. People that allow their shepherding dogs to attack people of color, or people are not of color. And then with the American Pit Bull Terrier, people with American Pit Bull Terriers don't. We're not the ones letting their dogs attack people. People that are irresponsible, or people that literally don't understand the ability of the breed or what caused those problems. And those representations of each population ruin it for everybody else who just wants to have them and love them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I teach my dogs to bite with the hopes that they never have to bite. You know what I'm saying? They're taught to bite. So they're taught to bite because I believe that the best deterrent is knowing that real harm can be done. Right? And I give you an example. If you go out in public with your firearm on your hip, people are going to treat you differently, even if you have no intention on hurting them. And it's the same thing with a dog that is trained to go. You know what I'm saying? I would hope that, you know what I'm saying, you're level-headed enough and you're logical enough to realize that, okay, this dog is he don't look like he want me to pet him, and the person walking him don't look like he want to talk to me. So I'm gonna leave both of them alone, you know. And when I do run across that person that wants to test the waters because they either on drugs or they just want to mess around, they gonna what's that thing they say, F around and find out?
Yeah.
You know, that's the move with that. But not RBG. I'm glad you left that comment. Very, very, very profound comment. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Herders and Bulldogs was good, big dog. Schoolcraft, what they do, big dog.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So when it comes to teaching an old dog new tricks, my final thought on that is getting the dog right. Let's say you get gifted an adult dog, or let's say you go to the shelter and you get a shelter dog. I like when people go to the shelter because it sounds good, but it don't always work out for what you're looking for, because you don't know what kind of traumas that dog been. It's almost like adopting a teenager. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you get in your house. You know what I mean? And
I ain't doing it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody who do it, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like I applaud y'all that do.
Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution to the dog world. I don't encourage everybody to get a rescue. You don't know what this dog has been through. You don't know what kind of triggers it has. And God forbid you got kids, and one of them triggers, maybe maybe it wasn't abused. Maybe the dog just don't like loud noises. You don't know that. And you take it out for 4th of July, and now somebody in your family is a bitch. You don't know. You just don't know. While I'm thankful for those who do rescue dogs, man, and I appreciate them, everything should be done with a grain of salt. Everything should be done with a grain of salt. I don't care who told you what. Only you and your family have to deal with the decisions you make. You know what I'm saying? The immediate effects of the decisions you make.
But tell me this, man. There is no way, absolutely no way under this earth that you're going to go get a rescue dog, and it is a pure nothing. Everybody, it is a pure nothing. I see this stuff on a regular basis, man. I see these people in my old neighborhood. They had they had some huskies, and they had huskies for sale. And you saw it, and you looked at it, and it wasn't a husky. So long story short, where did the dogs end up? The shelter. And I'm not a big fan of it at all. You know what I'm saying? I think the shelter, and this is just me speaking for me. I think the shelter is problems, and it's everybody else's problems. If you want to go out there and say these dogs, man, salute to you. But I think the problem is it starts with the breeders, man. Some people want to be scientists. That's cool. But they go far-fetched with all this stuff, and them dogs end up in the shelter. With mental issues from improper breeding practices. You know what I'm saying? Those dogs be the ones that be getting sold on the side of the highway. All that stuff, man. I ain't with none of that, man.
Yeah. It's just as a caveat with the shelter dogs. I could see you finding something purebred there if a bust or something had happened, but I wouldn't even want no parts of them dogs after a bust had happened because you know what I'm saying. It just I don't. Yeah,
man. They don't give those pure breeds away. If they ever have any pure breeds, it's going to somebody who worked there, or they have somebody specific that their dog is going to. They will never do that. That's what I'm saying. That's it's too valuable. They don't even spade and neuter those dogs. They go to the right. They go to the people that pick the dogs up take them dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what they're doing. They let all the problems and everything go out to the public, and man, it's crazy.
Yeah, and
people they picking up off of the side of the road. The dog that was biting at the tires, and all, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. You know what I'm
saying? they say where Red Boy come from.
Hey man,
I believe that alone, man.
Miracles happen. Don't take what I say with a grain of salt, but that's just how I feel,
Yeah, but nah, man. I just give a couple personal anecdotes of dogs that I've gotten where it was an older dog, 2 years plus, and it was able to adjust very, very quickly to the new style of living. So, and I've told these stories before, but they just apply to the topic. So I'll share them again because they already transpired. They're done. So I got the dog Killer, and I changed his name to Rocket, and I brought him home, and he had been a chained dog his whole life. Never been inside the house. You know what I'm saying? And just treating him good, no training, none of that stuff, man. Put a blue blanket down, and you know what I'm saying. He learned to be a house dog. On his own, pretty much, just by the change of environment, the dog changed. I've had dogs that wouldn't turn up, and I would go, put them on a yard and just let them be around dogs that were turned, and they adjust their behavior to match their environment, So, and I'm not saying this works for every dog. Don't, man. Look, there is nothing guaranteed with dogs, but the fact that they will live and they will die. That's the only thing guaranteed with these dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happens in between there is based upon situation and yeah, exactly. So and then I had one, they said he was a cur and all this good stuff and whoop-de-woo, and come to find out, man, in the right hands, he wasn't that, the wrong identification behind him, So yeah, man, all of these situations that I personally experienced made me realize that who has the dog has a lot to do with the dog. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot to do with the dog. And if a person says the old dog can't be changed, they might have had that dog its whole life, and that dog has adapted to them so much so that why would it change? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why would it change? But then you put a dog. I've seen dogs that will bite the owner, but go to a new owner, and the bond is so strong, the dog you wouldn't even know it was a man biter. So.
Yeah, man. It's all it. And I've seen a situation where I didn't see it with my own eyes. I wasn't there. But one of my neighbors in Houston had got a Neapolitan Mastiff, a grown dog from Africa, had it shipped in. and the whole nine, and paid a arm and a leg for it. And my neighbor, he's like 5'6". He's not tall, older gentleman, and he brought the dog home, and I saw the dog and stuff, and he had the dog inside the house and everything, man. Big old dog. And me and my other neighbor was telling him, hey man, you probably need to vet that dog out a bit, before you just have it, in the house sitting on your lap. Just, what I'm saying? Big old dog. Kind of find out 2 days later, the dog done snapped on him, grabbed him by the head, shook him up real good, man. He cracked his skull. He had, he had to get like a few surgeries and all that, man. And my homeboy was telling me, man, because my homeboy was gonna shoot the dog, and my neighbor was telling me, please don't shoot the dog, please don't shoot the dog. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to get his money back, So just, you got to be cautious and really take your time vetting out a dog and getting grown dogs from. And that's another reason why I wouldn't fool with the damn shelter. But anyway, yeah.
And maybe I'm scary. Maybe I'm scary acting, but when it comes to moving grown dogs, I've had really, really good experiences with purchasing and moving grown dogs, and I've had really crappy experiences with them. And I don't think I would ever do it again unless I knew the dog or had experiences with the dog, enough interaction on its original yard to kind of know, what is it like? What is this dog like when the owner walks out of the room? You know what I'm saying? What is the dog like if I come over to visit? And I go off and come back, and the dog is in the backyard, and I go in the backyard to hang out. Is this dog gonna recognize me? I know dogs that they cool as long as you're introduced by the owner. They cool. I'm talking about every visit. I can come over there and pet the dog, everything, and sit in my lap. But let me come over there and the owner not be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to take one of them dogs home like that.
Nah, man. Nope.
Shout out to the Queen in the building, Miss McFarland. Salute.
Yeah, salute. I was gonna get this dog from one of my homeboys when I stayed on the East Coast, and I would go to his house all the time. He had like a fenced in backyard, and then he had a small little fence for the dog. He had multiple dogs. And I've been chilling with the dog. The dog would bark at me and growl at me a little bit, and I would come over every now and then, spend time or whatnot. And he had went inside, and it was just me and the dog outside. And I'm sitting in the chair outside, and the dog runs across the field. He comes, sits right between my legs, and is looking at me. And I'm looking at the dog. I get to petting the dog. That dog grabbed the dog piss out of my thigh, man. I'm looking and screaming. Yeah. Long story short, man, I didn't get the dog. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Today is the last day to get the dog of the week and the digital dog show, man. This is the end of September. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of third quarter, man. We're going into the fourth quarter. It's game time. Make sure y'all turning up, man, and getting in there, man. Make sure y'all making y'all submissions and entries for the show of the quarter as well. Get them show submissions to me by no later than Thursday night, so I can have them ready to be pulled up on Saturday morning for voting as well. Salute.
Salute.
Thank you for that tip. Appreciate that.
Yeah. But as far as actually if you do take on a older dog and man, I believe you could teach a dog. I still believe you could teach a dog anything. It's just how much are you willing to put into it, and then the capability of the dog, man. I would expect to spend more time with the older dog than you would with a pup. Guaranteed. Everything is, to me, dealing with an older dog is times 2, times 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very much agree, man. Salute to
Oh,
everybody. Salute.
and I'm a firm believer in food, man. Food. You know, that's um one of the first ways to bond with a older dog. Get an understanding.
Yeah. I tell you another older dog you can't teach new tricks. The ghost watchers, man, they like to come in and watch and don't like to hit the like button. You can't teach them dogs new tricks either, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you guys just take them to the shelter and put them down.
Yeah. Speaking of, man, men at work yesterday, Mr. CEO was telling the situation of older gentleman that he fooled with was doing some stuff you know, that, you know, he should have known better, or whatever the case may be. I also believe once you hit a certain age, man, there is no changing. You know, the only person that'll change would be you if you wanted to. There's nothing that nobody can say, anything can do to save you from you. So, you know, at that point in time, it becomes on that person. So, now I don't think you can teach an old dog new tricks when it comes to people. I think the person themselves will have to be able to be wanting to make that change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Jay said, "I'm working, Dre. Give me some slack."
Yeah, man, get it in.
Hey, but Lil Jay, at least you got the wherewithal to say something, man. You know what I'm saying? I say things to her all the time, man, and people, you know, they take it personal, man. But like they always say, we talk about dogs all the time. If you throw a rock into a pack of dogs, the one that barks is the one that you hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Herders and Bulldogs said, breaking bad habits and creating good ones is harder with old dogs than a puppy.
Yep.
I think so. I definitely agree on that, Herders and Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's like cars, man. If you ever if you ever bought one of those cars with somebody already did the little cutting and pasting and doing all the little wire work, and they did it all wrong, and now you going back chasing problems.
Cut on the radio, the lights turn off.
Yeah, you got to go back and chasing problems. And then you fix this one, you got to go do that one. And, you know, it's the same thing with a grown dog. You know, you don't know all the underlying issues or bad habits. And it takes a while to vet it out. And then you got to address it. And you got to address one habit at a time, you know. Yeah.
King T was good, man. Short breast cap in the building, man. Was good.
Hey, T.
Yeah. Them brothers live tomorrow night, man. Make sure y'all get over there. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Yeah. King T, I can't be drinking with you no more, man. King T, I be so drunk watching y'all live, getting drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't but 2 nights a week that I can really drink like that, man. And God told me more careful. My stomach the next morning, boy. Ooh wee.
Ain't young anymore, man.
Yeah, man. Ooh wee.
Yeah, you need to drink more water, man. Drink more water.
Hey, so you know, I start my day off as soon as we come out here for the live. I smash a bottle of water.
Yeah, I mean when you drinking, like every time you take a shot, bottle of water.
Nah, not happening.
I'm telling you that aid. Or man, I got all types of little remedies, man. Yeah. I don't want to say it because I'm an extremist, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I believe in maximizing the potential of whatever it is I'm dealing with. And I'm gonna tell you right now, never mind, I won't say that live. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, you maximizing the dog piss out of your liver now. Your liver be talking to your kidneys, be like, God dog, you at it again.
Yeah, man, you're right. And you know, ain't nobody gonna live forever, but there are things you can do to prolong the existence. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
there's things you can do to shorten it too.
Oh yeah, Oh, but speaking of shelter dogs though, I have seen some good dogs come out the shelter. I have seen that, but I still stand firm on what I said.
Yeah, man. They used to at Bladen County Animal Shelter, and I'm calling them out. They
Mhm.
used to up the price on dogs that looked like they were purebred American Pit Bull Terriers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you go there and be like, it's a $25 adoption fee for these ones, but these ones are $100 adoption fees. What?
Yeah, nah. Only thing I ever really went to the shelter for was shots back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my one little. Because you could go there and at this point, this was in Delaware, man. They had a thing where you could just give them a donation, they'll give you dog shots.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll go there, give them $5, get 3 dog shots. You can't beat that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You can't beat that, man. That's solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Now, mind you, they probably was giving out expired vaccines and all kinds of stuff, man.
Maybe, man. Shoot, I had dogs coming home with mange and all types of stuff. So ain't no telling, man. Yes.
Give you them experimental shots, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was there, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. But I'm gonna post a link again, man, because I've got my rocks off on the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I've thrown my stones and let them land where they may. What's good?
Okay. How many grown dogs have you taken on?
How many grown dogs have I taken on?
Mm-hmm.
So the first grown dogs I ever took was
I know 3 for sure.
Psycho and Shaba. Them two, my first 2 paper dogs, they was grown. Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna lie. Let me give you a little quick story behind each one of them. So with Psycho and Shaba, I got them, and Shaba was an ideal American Pit Bull Terrier for what I read the breed standard for be. Super people friendly, super nice, cool dog, very athletic, cool. Psycho was skittish. She was mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she wasn't gonna run up on you and bite you, but she gonna run in her dog house, and I bet you won't put your hand in there. You know what I'm saying? So with her, she made me realize that you can develop a relationship with a dog that ain't necessarily akin to you or like you like that. And it started with food. You know, I go out there to feed her. She wouldn't even come out the house to get the food at first. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? I could put the food in the bowl. She would stand there. And then, you know what I'm saying? She would come out when I didn't have food, and I could touch her, but she would, you know, you could tell she wasn't comfortable with me touching her. And the next thing you know, she's jumping on me and playing on me like she's been my dog her whole life, you know. So that was the first 2. And then the next one I got, his name was Sirius Black. You know, my cousins, they said he was a cur and threw him out, you know what I'm saying? Just threw him out. And I found him walking down the street. Yeah. And, you know, they pulled up on me and they was like, nah, we had that dog. He bred like this. Woo. It's a good dog, though. You know what I'm saying? So I got him. Then I had a dog named Shogun. He was a black Eli dog. Or Eli, he had Eli in his pedigree. He wasn't Eli. Let me correct that. He had Eli in his pedigree like 1 or 2 times, but you know what I'm saying? Like back then, that's when I was calling, you know, if I saw a famous dog in pedigree, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it was. So it was the Shogun. I had Killer. I changed his name to Rocket. Mm-hmm. I had a blue dog named Kanye. I had a red boy paladin dog named Xena. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones I can remember right off the top of my head. It really stand out, you know what I'm saying? And these were all American Pit Bull Terriers, like from the actual yards that were working, you know what I'm saying? So
how many of them did you keep in the house? I know you kept
Killer, and then my little bully named Kanye, I kept him in the house. Correction, they weren't out, but Kanye was a bully. But them 2 I kept in the house, you know what I'm saying? And they were both over 18 months old.
How long did it take for them to adjust?
Man, Kanye ain't never adjust, man. That nigga used to pee on the carpet and stuff, man. God. Yeah. But yeah, Killer, aka Rocket, man, he was good. He was like maybe a day. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even have an accident. He just didn't know he didn't know how to tell me he needed to go outside. So I had to just keep my timing down and make sure he went outside when he needed to.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. And you didn't have to break anything? Any bad habits?
Well, okay, I wasn't training back then, so the bad habits didn't apply, if that makes sense. Like I don't know what I like and what I don't like. They're teaching me what I like and what I don't like. So,
yeah, you was letting them be a dog.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. No guidance, just letting them guide.
Yeah, and then, you know what I'm saying, and fixing things as it go, you know what I'm saying, just doing the ass and the normal little corrections that everybody does with their dog.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Oh, salute MKM, all good, big bro, all good.
Sure. Yeah, man. Yeah. But nah, man, that's the especially with grown dogs, man. I think that's one of the best things you can do, especially if you don't know the dog like that, is food. You know, that's one way to really get an understanding between the two. You know, I had a pup. This was the only pup that was a man biter and didn't fool with anybody. She didn't even fool with me. But we had an understanding through food, though. You know. Yeah.
And then another example was my uncle's Akitas, man. My uncle's Akitas would eat you up, man. Saki and Kimchi, and Kimchi, man, that dog, bro. She used to get so mad when a stranger would come in the yard. She would run I'm talking about a big circle in the yard, probably about the size of like the free throw area of a basketball. You know,
yeah.
She would run a circle in the yard, and she ran it like no chain or nothing. She was, they ran free in the yard, but she would run that circle so hard that there was a circle of dirt in the grass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the yard. That's what she would do when she would see a stranger. And like at first, I told you the story with her. I spent the whole summer over there. At first, I couldn't even touch the fence. I come in the yard, she started running that circle. You touch the fence, she'd hit that fence and put her head over there and be snapping and growling and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it got to where I could lean on the fence and she'd run her circle, but she wouldn't run up and try to bite me no more, And then it got to where I could go in the fence and she would run her circle. She wouldn't come near me. I wouldn't go near her. And then I think that, like you said, the food is a change. My aunt had to go to work one day. My uncle, he's a traveling surgeon, so I would be over there helping out with the dogs. And I was like, you got to take this food out here and drop this food off for him. And so the dog Saki. Every Saki I met has been a good dog. You know what I'm saying? Every Saki I met has been a good one. My uncle has had 4 Sakis. You know what I'm saying? I would go out there and the Saki dog would come over here and just, would do his thing and chill and eat the food when he was told to eat. But Kim, she would wait for me to leave, drop the food bowl and walk away, and then she would eat. And, she started getting closer and closer. And then, I don't mess with dogs when they eat anyways. I'm smarter than that. But after feeding her for about a week or two, I got to where I could touch her, And like I said, by the end of the summer, she was jumping on me and excited to see me. Like we was family, earning her trust. But I like dogs like that because they teach lessons. And that dog taught me a lesson that I'm realizing now. I wish I had learned it sooner. And that is you probably need to be like that dog in life when it comes to people.
Yeah.
I didn't say I'm gonna be, but I think it benefits people who are like that. Don't deal with as much BS as people who are not like that. The Saki dogs, every Saki dog I've owned has been kind of friendly, and the wrong people can get around them. But with that Kimchi dog and with that Psycho dog I had, you had to earn their trust, and you had to be consistent to earn that trust. I've been like, and I've always appreciated the Psyche dogs because they made me feel good. But really, I'm more proud of them dogs that I had to earn their trust because I knew that nobody else could do that in one day. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get to where you want to be at in life in one day, and you can't build those real strong relationships like that in one day.
Yeah.
So the dogs teach you so much lessons about life, man. I don't think either dog is wrong, but I'm realizing now as I get older that them dogs was not just teaching me how to deal with them; they was teaching me how to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? With you. If I don't, and I've said this before on the show, if the dog don't trust you, I don't trust you. If Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But I've let some strays come around.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, man. So nah, man. Like just sitting here reminiscing with you, Big A.
Mhm.
I've learned a lesson that I should have adhered to a long time ago, man. But that's
Yeah,
it, you know.
yeah, man. Those dogs, usually they're over the top one way or the other. They're either over the top skittish or they're over the top uh just I don't know, they different. You know what I'm saying? Um
Mm-hmm.
you usually have to work your way into it. Most of the dogs, well, I've had maybe about 3 skittish dogs, man. They attack. They're very once they come out of their shell, um, their attachment is different. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
Yeah. Nah, I get you, Big A.
yeah.
Overstood. Overstood. Big C, what it do, big dog?
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
And I I think I'm gonna adjust some stuff this week, Big A, to make sure everything is done. I get more details on that. And for those y'all that are in the competitions, man, do me a favor, go follow the Facebook page so you can get the most updated announcements on this Shogun Unlimited, man. There's a Shogun Unlimited Facebook page and a Samurai Kennels Facebook page. We're also on Instagram. If you follow those, man, you and I got some announcements to make. That's the most public way to blast out the announcements. Make sure everybody can get a hold of them. If you don't got social media and you're in the chats for the actual competitions, man, I'll message y'all in there as well for any updates that come up with the competitions. Um, so yeah, make sure y'all get over there, man. Back over to you, Big A. We got about 3 minutes left too for the cookout with Big Toyo.
Yeah, man. Toyo for sure, yo. Salute to the cookout. You know?
Yeah, man. Salute to the cookout, man. Salute to the projects, man. Toyo is
Yeah.
like the DMX of the crew. You know what I'm saying? He he just resonates with people in a way that is remarkable. You know what I'm saying?
He had got on me a while ago. I think this may have been a year or so ago. I said, you like old dirty bastard, but you ain't a bastard and you ain't dirty. He said, oh, so you just calling me old. Is that what you call
me? Yeah, man.
Man.
If y'all didn't catch the cookout from yesterday, man, he made some profound points, man. Y'all go check it out. You know what I'm saying? It costs you nothing. He said, oh no, King T, who put the purple fabuloso in the water, bro? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use that pomegranate fabuloso now, man. I get tired of the purple one all the time. Everybody want to use the purple one. Yeah, I like that. And they got an orange one now too. I like orange is a very, very pungent smell. So if you got something you're trying to do to defragrance or refragrance, you can use the orange flavored scents. Big A, you know, I've been hitting the gym before work now, so that's why y'all like.
It feels good to get it done and over with, don't it?
Yeah, man, it does. Cause like I can start the day off knowing I accomplished something.
Yes.
Make my bed, feed the dogs, water the dogs.
Yep.
Do a little bit of training and work out all before 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So
in that worst case scenario, if you don't do nothing else, you at least conquered that. And that's the worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And like I said, November 2nd is daylight savings time, so I got to get with the Shogun bros. You know what I mean? And we got to get structured on that, man. So y'all bear with us, man. Like I said, I hope y'all miss me a little when I'm gone over the month of October. You know what I mean? Those y'all that are members, y'all, if you need to be added to the members only chat, so you can contact me while I'm offline. You know what I'm saying? Do that. But right now, the game is amped up. You know what I mean? Everybody is firing their shots, trying to be the number one slot, trying to be the best they can be, and putting out the best content they can possibly put out right now. Salute to everybody that is putting out content that y'all can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And may the best channels win at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, and don't be surprised if we do a sporadic live every now and then.
Yeah. It will be. There will be live. Like I'm not going I got members here that are paying to support their content and support what we're doing. So like that goes without saying, man. But as far as like the scheduled shows, I'll be back in November for the scheduled shows after this week. It's time to regroup, revamp, and fix things that need to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? And this is every October thing. You know what I'm saying? I reiterate it so that I don't want people calling me like, Drez, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm working.
No, I ain't okay. You got $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't. Okay, we'll talk about that offline.
Yeah, no, I'm just look, man. Let me have my fun, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Have your fun, man. You know, that fills your cup, bro. That fills your cup, bro, and I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was on a serious tip, man, and I know. But that's me. I'm a very serious person. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Trust me, we all know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And my bad. I admit, once again, I told y'all, man, some stuff go right over my head, bro, and it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Because for me to be focused when I'm focused on, I can't be trying to figure out what you're thinking. I got to figure out what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
But nah, bro. Big A, let's make these rounds, and or you already made your rounds. We're gonna say this prayer and go over to the cookout.
Okay. Yeah, we can go on and do that, man.
I'm bringing them cut chicken wings, man, from the Chinese place to the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like them, stay away from the special table.
Yeah, man. I'm bringing turkey legs, man. It's October. It's pretty much October, man.
Yeah, man. For sure, man. Y'all, for those of y'all that pray, please stay and bow your heads with me. If not, go on over to the cookout, support my brother Big Toyo. Y'all stay royal. He gonna stay loyal. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never moved for fame. Old mountain lines run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came fat boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second with the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.